This is my honest advice to anyone wanting a change. I have been someone who has fearlessly pursued change in my life. I've never been afraid to change. I've always pursued the best version of myself, no matter what that means in my life. That has created extreme challenges in my life where I've hit rock bottom and gone through extreme dark nights of the soul and faced deep, dark parts of my shadow. And it's also created very high level success because success requires that we take risks, usually internal risks, emotional risks, personal risks. If something feels risky, it's probably the right path. If something makes you feel fearful, it's probably the right path. In fact, our fear often points the way to the next steps in our life. And if there's something that you feel fearful of, whether it's making a move to that city that you wanted to live in, or whether it's starting that YouTube channel or starting a business, if it feels scary, like it's fraught with fear, that's the path. It's pointing, it's the signpost, it's God's way of showing you the next steps in your life. Now, I have been someone who has always listened to this signpost of fear. I have done everything in my life that has scared me. If it has scared me, I've done it. Now, this is just me. This is what I've done. And I'm going to tell you, it's incredible. You realize there's really nothing holding you back. You realize there's nothing stopping you. There's no one stopping you. There's no people, no institutions, no systems stopping you. It's you against you. You can create anything you want in your life. If you're feeling anxiety in your life, you need a change. If you're feeling pressure, if you're feeling fearful, you need a change. And I'm going to share with you right now what I honestly think is the way to do that, how I've done that, how I've made those meaningful, lasting changes in my life that have led me to great success. I have had great failures and also great success. And of course, I come on these videos to share that with you, to share the deep insight and knowledge of my own life experience, my own struggles, my own darkness, the fear and the anxiety and the depression that I've overcome to create financial success and personal success, fulfillment in my life with better relationships, more money, incredible health. I am a raw vegan. I am an entrepreneur. I am a mindset coach and a leadership expert. I help people detox and understand cellular detoxification through juice fasting and raw food. I am a raw vegan coach. I have over 5,000 people in my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes. And Raw Vegan Heroes is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's the biggest and best raw vegan coaching program in the world today. I have dedicated my life over the last 5 years to helping people have the resources and the opportunity to transform their life, to transform their health. Raw Vegan Heroes is a life-changing program. It's incredibly inexpensive and affordable, and it's literally the best support in the world. The community makes it the best. Also, the coaches that are there make it the best, and I help make it the best by bringing my best self as the primary coach in the group. Now, let me share with you what my honest advice is. Okay, if you're really feeling the need for change, if you know deep down you need a change, if you're ready for change, let me share with you what I think you should do. Pull out a pen and paper, prepare to take notes, write this down. Okay, I've got 6 points I'm going to share with you. Write this down. Number 1, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is incredible. It's the fast track to personal transformation. Entrepreneurship requires we get out of our own way, face our shadow, do the hard thing, create structure and discipline for ourselves, which rewards us on an incredible level. Entrepreneurship is not only taking the glass ceiling off your life, it means you can have more money. You can work for yourself. You can set your own hours. You can wake up when you want. You don't have to have an alarm in the morning. You can live your own life on your terms, and you can be more successful financially because of it. Now, I've become a millionaire as an entrepreneur. I made my first $1 million in 2024, actually, and that was a really incredible feeling. So I'm empowered by my entrepreneurial journey. It's led me to great fulfillment. But more than money, it's led me to really want to help people, want to transform people's lives because I know how hard it is to stay stuck. Entrepreneurship requires we get out of our own way. Entrepreneurship allows us to face our shadow and our demons. It allows us to provide value for others. Entrepreneurship is honestly the best thing you could ever do in your life. If you haven't started that business in your life, think about it. Invent what you would want to do to help people. This is what I do. I'm a business coach. I help people start their businesses. I help people get inspired about what their next steps are, about what their ideas are. Honestly, you don't even need to know what to do. You could work with me as a business coach, and I could help you start a business, and you wouldn't even need to know where to start. That's one of the things that I really love paying forward is my entrepreneurial gifts and skills. I've been self-employed for 25 years. I've worked in many different sectors. I've done retail, I've done food, and I've done coaching. And I'll tell you, coaching is the most incredible. I'm going to actually talk about why understanding group coaching is so life-changing in just a second. But the next on my list, I want to talk about this. Number 2, write this down. Number 2 on my list, develop your voice. Your voice is your power. Your throat chakra is where you command your reality. It's where you command life to respond to you. Your voice creates your reality. Your voice can transform your life. Your voice can make you more money. Your voice can make you have better relationships. Your voice can be your business like it is for me. I share my stories and my inspiration and my challenges and my journeys. Developing your voice is the most important thing you could possibly do. Spend 180 days recording yourself on video and uploading these videos to YouTube. Talk about your stories, talk about your struggles, talk about your challenges in life. People will be interested. You might not understand how valuable your stories really are. And by sharing your voice, developing your throat chakra, it will absolutely transform you into the best version of yourself, helping you become an entrepreneur, helping you be an inspiration to others. You don't need to be better. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to share who you are and what you know and how you think and how you see the world. Just sharing your perspective is the highest value you can offer. And when you provide value, you will make more money, you'll be more successful. That's all you need to do. Develop your voice, share your perspective, and it could make you very, very wealthy very, very easily. Okay. Number 3 on my list, write this down. You need to prioritize becoming your best self. You've probably never even prioritized yourself at all. You put your kids first, you put your husband first, you put your job first, you put your boss first, you put everybody first except yourself. What I'm suggesting is you don't even just put yourself first. You prioritize becoming the best self. That means you have to pursue your best self no matter what that means. That means you might need to leave that relationship. You might need to leave that job. You might need to leave that situation where you're being held back, where people don't see you, where people don't support you. You might need to actually prioritize being your best self. You might need to take on that fitness routine. You might need to go raw vegan. That's why I help people go raw vegan, because I'm going to tell you, when you go raw vegan, it instantly makes you the best version of yourself. The discipline, the structure, the self-love, the mindset of going raw vegan will put you square in alignment with your best self. It'll show you who your best self is. It'll clear the cobwebs from your mind. It'll align you with your vision and your values and your actions, making you more powerful, making you more charismatic, opening doors, providing opportunities for you. Going raw vegan is really a fundamental step. And going raw vegan isn't about the food. No, it's not about the food. It's about the prioritization of your best self. When you prioritize your best self, that's when you get the change. That's when you get the results of incredible success. That's why going raw vegan has made me financially successful, but also personally successful. And there's nothing else better in the world. Okay, now, number 4, let me talk about this. This is really powerful. Start a membership. Write that down. Start a membership. You have to understand, group coaching is the most powerful business in the world today. It's better than a job. It's better than working retail. It's better than buying some business with high capital, with moving parts, with employees. A group coaching business has no capital investment. You don't need to pay rent. You don't need to pay payroll. There's no product to buy. There's nothing to invest in. It costs no money. It doesn't cost any money to start a membership. It's virtually free. Okay. Now, I started my membership, Raw Vegan Heroes, about 6 years ago. Okay. And I started with a Facebook group charging $14.99 a month. I created my website platform. I use Kajabi, okay, and it creates a checkout page where people can sign up. They pay $14.99 a month and they join my Facebook group. That's all I started with. And 6 years later, Raw Vegan Heroes generates, well, last year in 2024, I generated $850,000 in revenue with my membership, Raw Vegan Heroes. Okay, that's pretty incredible in just 6 years. Now, my second year in business, I probably made about 100,000. My third year in business, I made over 200,000. My fourth year in business, I made $500,000, and my fifth year in business, I made $850,000 with my membership, group coaching. Now, the cool thing to understand about group coaching is it's leveraged. It takes less work. It gives you more effort. It gets more results. It helps more people. You can share your voice. You can create a course. You can create an outline. You can create a download. I mean, it's so simple. I'm really committed to helping people understand the power of a group coaching program to change their life. You don't need a better job. You need to start a group coaching program. You need to start a membership. You don't need to get a raise. You need to start a membership. You need to learn how to develop your voice, share your gifts, share your passion, and do it in a cheap, low-cost membership like I did. Okay. Now, number 5 on my list, this is really important. Write this down. Share your story. Just share your story. Okay. You might say to yourself, Shane, how do I start a membership? I like the idea of a group coaching program. I believe you. I see the success you've had with Raw Vegan Heroes. Where do I start, Shane? I'm telling you, start by sharing your story. Share who you are. Share your perspective. Share the weirdness of who you are. Share the weird, quirky BS version of how you see things that you think will step on people's toes, hurt people's feelings, and make people hate you. Share your perspective no matter how dividing it is, no matter how unusual it is. Share your perspective. Nobody cares about you holding back and being small. People will only care if you just are honest and truthful. This is what I've learned, and this is what I've done. I tell my stories. Like, it's not easy for me to come on social media or make a YouTube video about how I've made $1 million in my business. I mean, it makes me a little uncomfortable to talk about it, but it's real. It happened. It's happened for me. And so if I talk about my story of how that happened and what I did and how that came to pass, people can feel that permission that they can do it. And then people join my Raw Vegan Heroes group for support. They join my business mastermind for business coaching with me. And this provides incredible value and service and fulfillment on my end. It helps me become the best version of myself. It's given me the change and the charismatic transformation that I've been dreaming of my whole life. And now at 52 years old, I've really become the person I've always wanted to become my whole life. I've taken the glass ceiling off. I help people. I'm a mindset coach. I work with people every day to transform their lives. It's really incredible. And it's ultimately very, very simple. I just get to be myself. I get paid for being myself. Now, you need mentorship. You need to get mentorship. You can't transform alone. You can't change alone. No one ever transformed alone. So you don't have to work with me, but I do offer my business mastermind for ongoing mindset support, leadership support, entrepreneurship support, and juice fast coaching and detox support. You can get it all in my business mastermind because it's me. I provide one-on-one coaching. We have an amazing group. So my mastermind is 170 members right now. Most of them are raw vegans and vegans starting their businesses, starting their memberships. I help other vegans start memberships. That's me paying it forward. I want to help the animals. I'm committed to helping the animals. And so I go out of my way every day to help people start memberships. That's what I do. Now, we meet on Zoom every week, every Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. I come on Zoom and I meet with all the members. Not everybody shows up every week, but those who show up, I'm committed to them. I give them one-on-one coaching, next steps, homework, and we don't get off Zoom until every single member has their questions answered and knows exactly what their next steps are. That's my promise. That's my commitment. If you invest with me, man, I'm going to be invested with you. And every Zoom meeting is recorded and uploaded to a replay library. We've covered everything you could ever need to know about starting a membership. Everything, the website platform, how to come up with your offer, how to do it in a Facebook group. Every single detail is already recorded. If you wanted to start a membership, Joining my business mastermind would give you all the tools, and you'd never even need to talk to me. You'd never even need to come on a single Zoom meeting. You could just watch the Zoom replays and you'd know exactly how to start a membership, grow a membership, run a membership, and generate 6 and 7 figures with your membership, like I've done. It's the highest level of accountability, and it's my greatest service and privilege and honor to help people. So join my business mastermind. It's a great ROI. It's like buying yourself an income. You work with me for 6 months in my business mastermind. I will help transform your life. I can really, really help you, but I can only help you if you join, if you sign up for the accountability. Okay. You can't change alone. If you're feeling the need for a change in your life, entrepreneurship is it. It is the whirlwind 360 full transformation to help you be the best version of yourself. And you can do it with accountability and support from someone who's gone through it, who knows what it's like. I'm going to leave the link below to learn more about my business mastermind. It's $2,997 for 6 months of working with me. Okay. And that's just the beginning. I'd say you need to spend 2 years, invest in 2 years in my business mastermind, and it will give you the income, the life, the business of your dreams. Guaranteed, because it's not optional. It's not optional. If you invest in coaching and mentorship, you get the results. That's just how it works. It's the law of the universe. I hope this video was helpful, everyone. Signing off for now. I love coming on here and providing support for everybody, and I hope this video was really, really helpful today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.